Hello, Capricorn. This is Mary with Sayre Tarot. This is your August 16th through the 31st tarot and oracle card reading. Thank you for your likes and shares and being here with me, allowing me to be with you. If you would like to donate, want to book a reading, anything like that, please go to the description box. I have tons of links in there. Okay, so we're going to start. This is going to be my intention here is to provide you with what is in alignment with your higher self, okay? To bring forth information about what is in alignment with your higher self. I guess I needed to say that twice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do like 3-card spreads and kind of pull information from there. We're going to do past, present, and future. Okay. So I speak with sincerity is the past. Present is I regard all altars with respect. And then future is I give blessings. Okay. So I speak with sincerity. So these are like challenge cards in a way. Like a reminder as if you may have struggled in these areas. So in the past, speaking with sincerity, that would be, maybe it was difficult for you to tell others how you felt. Maybe it was a little bit difficult identifying how you felt versus what is your responsibility is. Yes. So she has a feather on her mouth, like as if to shush herself, to not speak certain words. And maybe they'll hold, like there's something hidden here. But it's always tickling her, you know. It's like where this feather is, it's also so close to your nose it can tickle you. So sorry about my throat chakra. Well, that makes sense, right? On this. So, and here we have all these symbols and swirls and all kinds of, it's like memories. So memories swirling around that need to be spoken. Things that need to be spoken that have not been. Okay. Next card is the present. So I regard all altars with respect. So this for me, excuse me, is, these are pillars, like those are obelisks, I think. So there's a lot of symbolism going in both of these. In all tarot there is, but this here talks about what we worship, okay? What do we worship? What do we give thanks to? And it also talks about, this card just in general, it talks about creating some kind of altar of your own. So you can look at every day. Some people, so they give thanks, like they give, different cultures give different kinds of thanks. And they have, some people put a cross on their walls. Some people make altars, and they like offer food, like for their gods or their god. Okay, so this is a reminder to treat all gods and energies with respect. Not only gods and altars, but others, just in general. She has water she's pouring out. Okay, so it's about the flow of emotions. There's also an eagle up here, and this is about like intuitive information. So we could regard all altars and all religions, but there's a reminder here in the present to remain, to see how it feels, to see how it would feel for others, but to not get lost in that. It's about perspective, looking at things in different ways. That it's, I don't usually get this out of this card, but it's kind of like not taking on everybody's energy, everybody's thoughts, everybody's beliefs, but to have your own while respecting theirs. I hope that made sense. Okay, so the next card is I give blessings, and this is future. So by giving thanks for what we have, by respecting others, and speaking with sincerity, because it looks like that maybe you're starting to understand that what you speak, that words create things. So to speak with sincerity would be to tell the truth, to be honest. Okay, but there was a time to tell the truth. And back here, it didn't feel safe. There's a whole thing about not feeling safe. There's a little bird, but there's a lot of snakes and a lot of symbols back here in our minds, in the darkness, in like the subconscious. Okay, so I give blessings to start being grateful for what we have. Things always happen to us. It's the 3D. It's our life being in 3D. Okay, not to say that anything that was painful is good, but we can find good out of anything. Okay, so giving blessings. This is the male and female right here, and they have butterflies. This is about transformation, and it's like by giving to each other, appreciating what we have and giving to others, whether it's kind words or blessing, actual blessings. I hope you have a good day. That's like a blessing. Okay, to remember that, and that actually transforms us. Butterflies are always about transformation. Wow. So it's interesting, but there is good here. There's great things here. So there's always things to be upset about in our past and all that, but to understand in the present, to understand why this came about, how it was there, it's like lineages and bloodlines and beliefs and cultures. To understand that, I mean, even to understand that alone, we can be thankful for, because it gives us a place to move forward. If we didn't know that, we might be stuck back here in our subconscious, recreating what has been done all this time, instead of having a choice to appreciate what we know and move forward in new energy. Okay, so next we're going to just kind of look at, we're going to do situation, problem, and action. And I am going to just use the tarot. I'm just trying to decide. So this first one is about speaking with sincerity. So we're going to put the situation card right there, because it all matters. It's all related. So this is, so the past, let's look at the past situation. Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is someone with abundance. She's a perfect mom, perfect, like somebody that has a business and she can have a garden. She's a good wife, a good mother. Okay. Let's look at this one. This would be the problem. So that's a situation in the past. Here's the problem. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So Ten of Pentacles reversed is about financial loss of a legacy, but it's also, to me, about a dark legacy. Okay. It's identifying the dark legacy and what needs to be left behind, even if it's financial abundance, to move forward. By seeing that, one can decide if they want to be a part of whatever altar, whatever belief system this is. Okay. And so maybe looking at, so the problem would be, am I going to incur financial loss? Am I going to have to start over? Okay. So there could be a concern there. Okay, so the next one is the action. I hope I'm clear here. Action is no action. So I give blessings. So Two of Swords is about, well, it's air energy, but it's about unable to make a decision. So it's almost as if somebody is saying here, I don't have enough information. This is what I've always known. Just feeling like you don't have a choice. But the reality of the situation typically is that that you know what the choice is, but you don't want to make that because might be inconvenient. You might have to confront somebody. You might have to speak the truth. Okay, you might have to clear these. You might have to look at the subconscious beliefs, the subconscious programming that's running someone here. Okay, so let's go back to the past. I didn't talk much about the Queen of Pentacles beyond this. So this situation looked really good from the outside. It looked like it was a loving family. It was a loving situation, but it wasn't. It was toxic. It was toxic. That's why you have all this stuff in the subconscious, and somebody cannot speak. Not to speak anything outside of the way this looks, and to speak that everything could come tumbling down. Well, maybe it needs to. You know, it's one thing to respect others' opinion, but if it's hurting somebody or it's continuing to hurt you, then you have a choice. And to turn away if there's other people involved being hurt, innocents, then we're responsible for taking no action. If we know taking no action, we're responsible for that if there's innocents involved. Okay, innocent people, children. Okay? So, and I don't know what that means to take action. Only you would know that. There's certain kind of action, maybe it's praying. Maybe that's why there's giving blessings. Pray to know what to do. So that's a place to start. And if you're not used to praying because you have a different kind of religion or a different, we don't do it that way here, then I don't know. What they're saying is spend some time in nature. Nature will help you. Who made all this? I mean, people think of all kinds of theories, evolution, but the world is so magical that there has to be a positive force that's created this, a positive force. Like how we feel. There's this collective good, and nobody's going to tell me that's not true. I mean, I know we're all entitled to our own beliefs. That's why we treat others' altars and beliefs with respect, but there may be a shift that's needed for you to find the correct thing to do. Okay? Wow. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these here. So the solution, back to the solution, would be to make the decision. Make a decision. But there may be prayer or introspection that's needed at a minimum, Okay, so we're going to get a few cards from your angels and ancestors here. From our angels and ancestors, I guess, huh? Okay. I'm going to do 3 more cards. It's like the power of 3. And we'll just see. I'll put one under each pile. It may be relevant. It may not. We'll see what happens. Druid, this would be hold the space. Great teacher. Here's the Christ consciousness right here. Learn from spiritual experience and heart. Let love and let yourself be loved. Wow. That's incredible. Druid, hold the space for the truth to be spoken. Yeah, I think you're getting there. This is the past. You've always held the space. That's why it's right on the tip of your tongue, right there. It's always been. You knew you were always, may have known you were always going to have to speak this. You may have known it may have been a great burden for you because it felt like you didn't do what you were supposed to do. But there's something about timing. Maybe you were always supposed to hold the space till you got the message. That's the crystal. See, it's lit up now. The druid holds the space. Druids are like, this guy's old, okay? He it's like a tree that's there forever and watches everything. And so it's kind of like it may be time now. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experience. See, there's like a mandala back here. Everything's connected. The dove flies. There's peace coming. Learning from spiritual experiences means good and bad. Dark spiritual experiences. Maybe this stuff in the subconscious mind. That it's time to take a look and speak some of it. At least start speaking it to yourself. And to the universe, spirit, your spirit guides. There's a gentle place to come from where you're safe. So there's something here about you are safe. I don't know what that means. So it's safe to think about it, okay? It's safe to open the door. Just a little bit to start, okay? Spirit will not give you more than you can handle usually. So if you're given a lot right now, it's because it's time to step up big, okay? That's it. It's time and enough excuses. The bigger the tower, the bigger the revelation, the more you've maybe been avoiding it, okay? So it has to be like, boom, right in your face kind of thing. So the next card, so that would be, so if we go, yeah, just keep them in the piles. Okay, so next one, I mean, you can read it however you want, multi-levels. Okay, last card here, Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. So giving blessings, okay? And knowing you have more. You have a lot of intuition. There's stuff that you know that you don't admit to, and you know it. You just don't admit it. But it's something about the blindfold is actually probably in your heart area. You might have closed that off because it was safer to do that. Part of this transformation is opening your heart. And then you'll be able to the heart is a great filter. It actually has neurons in it. And so does like your brain does. Like the same kind of brain cells. And so does your stomach. There's like a whole thing on your YouTube about that. And there are doctors that talk about it. So anyway, I butcher it. I'm not a doctor. But I know that our heart has its own thoughts and our gut does too, right? So your heart and your head, having those in alignment. Your heart, we open our heart, we tap into our higher selves, but we tap into creation. We tap into, not creation, it's to like universal love, but real universal love, not just universal, we all should do. It's not universal thought. It's not groupthink. It's the love of the universe that creates every little thing, that allows everything to grow, that allows time to heal, all of that kind of thing. I know it's like a word dump. I get it. Let me just give you this information because I know I'm confusing you, and I'm sorry. Before I do a reading, I ask that all the messages come through my heart. So they're filtered through my heart. So my heart speaks to you. Not just my head, not just because I'm an air sign. I'm like a double air sign. But I've got a lot of Cancer in me too. So I'm very emotional if I allow my heart to be open. So it's time to allow your heart to be open and you will know what to do. You'll know exactly what to do because your heart will tell you that, and your guides. These are messages from your guides and the angels and your passed on loved ones and spirit. Okay, this is what they're telling you will help right now. So I love you, Capricorn, and I'm glad I could bring you this message. Take care.